There we go. How's everyone doing? Just about 2 o'clock here on Sunday. I have to say, every time I start these and I say hi to you guys, my dog, who's usually around, turns around like I'm talking to somebody. So my dog says hi too. Like always, I can't see who's watching. So if you are tuning in, please put an emoji in the comments, leave a comment, ask a question. That'd be great. Yeah, whatever we feel like doing. So I can say hi to you. It's been a week since I've talked to a lot of you, unless I've reached you on the phones, which has been really fun this week. So if I have talked with you on the phones, thank you for picking up. Thank you for engaging with me, and talking about the future of our district. With this primary election coming up, there's a lot of phone calls that are going to be coming in, a lot of mailers, a lot of commercials, all that stuff. So I know it can get overwhelming, and when I actually get to connect with someone, one on one on the phones, it's a thrill, for me. So I really, really appreciate everyone who has been answering and having conversations with us, not only me, but my volunteer team as well. Hey, Nancy. All right, so let's start with some COVID updates. We'll do a capital update, and then we'll get on to our issue of the day, local government, based on a question we had last week. So again, if you guys have questions anytime throughout this hour, please go ahead and put them in the comments. If it's something that requires a little research or a little lengthier discussion, we'll leave it for next week. But I do like to see, any questions, comments, requests coming in on the comments. So keep those coming. All right, so COVID update. We are in Carver County, 830 confirmed cases, 3 deaths, 46 hospitalizations. All right, so that's one more death, and I know I posted on this on Twitter, about this on Twitter. That's one more death that we did not have last week. So that's one more family here in our community in Carver County that will not have that loved one with them, throughout the rest of the summer, and getting to see, their family kids go off to school, or visiting things. It breaks my heart that this is something that we need to be doing everything we can to slow the spread of and protect our fellow community members from. And it's a travesty, a horrible tragedy to lose even one. And we have 3 that have now passed away from this disease in our county. So, the mask mandate, I know there's a lot of controversy around it. Again, I'm going to say this every week until the pandemic is over, whenever that might be. Maybe there's a vaccine, I'm not sure. The wearing a mask is the best thing that you could do. It's the easiest thing that you can do to show your fellow community members that you care about them. Even if you don't believe in the science or you think it's pointless, that's fine. But wearing a mask shows that you are acknowledging other people. You're acknowledging maybe they have, maybe they're high risk. Maybe they live with someone who's high risk. Maybe they're a teacher and they have to go be around everyone's kids in a couple weeks. You don't know what's going on in their life. So just that simple act of wearing a mask in public places is helpful, and it's kind. And I know Carver County, I know that that's what we are. I know we are kind and we care about each other. So please continue to wear your masks indoors. Anytime you're out in public. I still wear mine because my mom is so high risk. I still wear mine when I'm out, even outside around other folks. I am house shopping right now, which is a lot of fun. And every time we go look at a house, my realtor wears a mask. I wear a mask. My mom comes with, she wears a mask. Like, even if we're seeing in the backyard. So, just keep that in mind and keep encouraging, your friends and family members to do the same. It can be kind of a tricky subject, so please be careful with that. But please be cognizant of it as well. Ages 0 to 17. This is all on the Carver County dashboard, by the way. It's very accessible to the public. Ages 0 to 17 cases are now higher than 65 plus. So I said this the last week that I spoke with someone who works at one of the hospitals here in town, in our county, and they were seeing a spike of like 18 to 35-year-olds. That's still consistently the highest amount of cases that we have, age range wise. And we're starting to see that 0 to 17 creep up a little bit. It's not what they're seeing contact tracing wise is that it's coming from gatherings. It's not coming from, senior living or apartment living, congregate living. It's coming from gatherings, and it's coming from, the younger generation. So please, try to teach your kids and tell their friends, wear your mask and teach about social distancing. It's really hard, but it can be done. I always kind of giggle that there's a representative